Hello class, real quick video I want to do on how to make chunk payments. I experienced something, I didn't follow the rules and I shot myself in the foot. So I want to make this video so you avoid shooting yourself in the foot, making mistakes, avoiding any fees or penalties when doing velocity banking, when making your chunks. So, like I always say when I'm talking to you on the phone, when we're doing our chunk payment, when we're getting ready to make that chunk towards a debt to wipe it out, always call to make the chunk payment. Always call to make the chunk payment. Do not do it automatically from your phone or the laptop. Call them, be like, hey, I want to make a principal only payment. Or you say, I want to make a payment towards my car, towards my mortgage, towards my this, towards my that, of the monthly payment. Plus, I want to make an extra principal payment towards my specific debt. Okay? To give you an example of what not to do, using me, Denzel, as the example, is on December 13th, I was all excited. I'm like, yeah, I'm getting ready to kill this debt. And, I pull out my phone the day before, and I'm all like cool and stuff. And I'm just like, schedule chunk 2680 towards personal loan. Boom, scheduled it. Bam. So I'm waiting for the 13th to come. 13th comes out. Plus, since I did not stop auto pay, because most of us have auto pay on like all of our bills, right? So what happened was I scheduled the chunk payment for the 13th. But what I didn't do was call, number one. So I didn't follow the rule that I made, didn't follow it. Terrible. Then the other thing I didn't do was I didn't stop the auto pay. If you don't stop auto pay on your mortgage, on your car note or whatever, it's going to draft another payment. Even though you paid it off, it'll draft another one. And I just experienced this for the first time. And guess what happened? Since I only withdrew this amount from my line of credit to my what? My checking account, right? I only withdrew that amount. Then my auto pay of $212 came out as well that same day. So you know what happened? The freaking kid overdrafted on his damn checking account. $34. Boy, I was so mad. I'm like, here I am teaching all these people what to do, what not to do, how to do it, when to do it, to avoid all mistakes, and here we go. So, to avoid making that mistake, a rule of thumb is, keep a buffer, right? When you're taking, after you've put all your money in the line of credit, right? So, you've made your chunk, right? And we're doing velocity banking through the months. When you dump your income in and you start to take expenses out, take a little bit more than what you need to just have a buffer for that, like what if moment. Oh, you forgot that was on auto pay for $20. You avoid those fees. Another thing we can do is turn off auto pay on certain bills that you're tackling. Maybe not all of them, but maybe just certain ones you want to just turn off auto pay so you avoid the double payment in that particular month that we're chunking in. Okay? And then always call, man. Especially when you're doing those big $10,000, $12,000, $15,000 chunks. Dude, ma'am, sir, call for that. Because they might play games with you. They might hold that payment for next month. Who knows what they'll do, right? you can never get a win, right? You got to really work for that win. So we want to make sure that we're following the rules, man. I want to avoid paying fees and unnecessary penalties for, doing this concept. Now I know I'm gonna make sure that on my next chunk towards, credit cards or whatever other debt I come across, I'm always gonna make sure that I withdraw a little bit more than what I need. I turn off auto pay, I make a phone call, and pay the damn thing off. Okay? Hope that helps. Thank you so much. Quick video. A lot of content coming out on a legacy project that I'm working on. Okay? And if you want to get a sneak peek, if you want to see what this is going to look like, all I ask is you join my Patreon page, any level, support, whatever you like, okay? And you're going to get access to exclusive content on my legacy project. To give you a little idea of what it's going to be like, I am literally going to track a life of an individual between 16 and 18 years old, and I'm going to track them for like 20 years, okay? And I'm going to explain exactly what I would do from the day I start working and making money to then discovering my purpose, finding out my vision, starting a business for that, helping people, sending out a message, creating wealth, avoiding debt, using velocity banking. This is going to be great for young millennials, young individuals. It's also going to be a nice refresher for my clients, for my adults, and this is also going to be a tool that you can use to show to your children, because sometimes it's not always you that does the teaching for a particular topic. Sometimes you just gotta send them somewhere and let them figure it out. And you know good and well you already knew what they were gonna learn, but the fact that it came from someone outside of the family, and then when they hear it again inside the family, confirmation, and they'll take action. All right, so I hope that helps. Stay tuned. If you want to get early access to my legacy project, all I ask is that you contribute, give to this channel any amount on my Patreon page, and I'm going to start posting videos consistently on there, not on YouTube, but over there, for all my clients, all my loyal contributors for this legacy project. If you want to, give your 2 cents on titles and topics you want me to cover, it is really going to summarize and really go into finite detail on each obstacle an individual goes through their entire life, right? When it goes from starting, building, creating, discovering personal leadership, wealth, your vision, the business, everything, okay? I'm gonna lay it all out. Then, once it's all done, once it's all said and done, I'm gonna strip all the audio, put it in a book, boom, there you go. So you're gonna have the book, you're gonna have the audio, and the visual. Legacy. Have a wonderful day. God bless.